Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Power to the People. Hope you're having a great day today. We're going to continue our campaign with a new city. So we've got 7 IP. I'd like to get over 10. We could start getting company customization. We get 3 new maps unlocked, and we can start working our way closer to getting more advanced stuff. I want more advanced stuff. So I got basically two places left. Done a little bit of, just a little bit of research. Okay, I want to pronounce them better. Okay, this is VEJLE, and in the first video, I actually made I meant to say if you're a Dane, and instead what came out of my mouth is if you're a Dutch, which makes no sense. In any case, VEJLE. Locally produced wind turbines. Danes are proud of them. When you tour the charming Midpunkt, I don't know if that's right, with its cafes and hanging umbrellas, it's common to hear people boasting that they get their electricity from clean sources. So we're going to select medium here as well. We're going to get 6 IP reward for this. And we have perks and challenges here. It says candles and hike. I don't know if that's actually right either. I'm going to mispronounce these. It's just the way it is. Residential customers only get unhappy after 1 hour without power, as they take it as an opportunity to light some candles and cozy up. So they're okay with being without power for like an hour, and then after that they're getting a little irritated. Home cooked. Major power usage spiked for residential customers at dinner time. So every time around dinner, as if it wasn't already big enough, they're going to be even more. Residential customers will use even more power. But here's some perks. Windmill makers, it says 20% discount on wind turbines as they are produced locally. We also get something called the Offshore Wind Turbines. It's available even if we don't have enough influence points to unlock it. So we'll see what that is. We're going to choose strategic for this, and let's go. Oh, it also looks like it's this pretty small map here as well. So VEJLE, Denmark. And we're on medium, of course. Here's our curve for temperature. It looks like it's going to get... I mean, we're hanging out around here, so the wind is actually dying down. I don't know if... This is getting way down there. But this is the scale for wind, so it actually really doesn't get below, like, 7, 6. So maybe it'll be all right. Okay, you've been hired as manager for the local electric company in the VEJLE area. In order to prove yourself, you need to keep customer satisfaction over 50%, blah, 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 and go 50 days. So same thing as last time. We need to last 50 days, and we start with $200,000. So I think we should probably... I am torn between going with gas or coal to start out with. We do get the offshore ones, which is an interesting thing. They produce 55 megawatt hours as well. Also very interesting. But I don't know about the money, right? The money about this. 55 is good, but it's not going to be... Should we try it? I mean, we can place it kind of in the water. I mean, we might want to try like full green energy right away. It seems risky, especially for the cost. I almost want to start with... I want to start with gas, I think, and then we'll move ourselves to wind. I think that's probably a safer bet. So one of the things that was pointed out to me in the comments for the first video is that the gas power plant, trying to figure out where it is, that actually doesn't work. It was just situational because my sandbox save happened to be on that map that we played. So this is a whole new map for me too. Turns out there is this descriptor on this, and I don't actually know where it was. Somebody else saw it. I got a picture in Discord, but anyway, the gas power plant has to be near water. Oh, it's right here. The building needs to be placed close to a water source for cooling and steam generation. There it is. So it has nothing to do with where the cities are going to spawn, and everything to do with you know, needing the cooling and stuff. So you have to place it next to water. So for that reason, yeah, I'm going to go over here to start, and I think I'm going to go like as close to 70,000 as I can. So probably about here. That's actually pretty far away. I don't know where the rest of the town is going to be, but yeah, I think I want to start on this side. So why don't we start with a power plant right about here. All right, we're going to start with natural gas here. We're going to use our high-tech substation because we've unlocked it. And I'm going to go a little bit... I don't know if they're going to cross this river or not. I don't want to really get in the way of that. So we'll put it over here. We're going to have the high voltage line come on up and then over to connect. And then we'll have the lower voltage lines run straight across the river like this. Maybe come over like that and like that to start things off. And so we're going to start with gas because it's reliable and it does 100 megawatts to start. I will, I think, progress myself towards totally clean energy. I want to end every single map in this game eventually, right? I want to end every map with clean energy if it's possible. That's my ultimate goal, is to beat it, get to 50 days, and at the end of that 50 days, we're using 100% clean renewable energy. So we're going to get off fossil fuels entirely. But for the stability of the game's start, I'm going to use it because I think I need it. Let me go ahead and add pull that way, and we can go just a little bit further this direction. They're probably going to expand. I don't know if they're going to go across the river or not, but they might go that way. So, okay, now this, I feel like this line is going to get overloaded real quick. It's already, yeah, it's already over above 30 here. So, and given the distance, right, in order to give them power at this distance, I got to push a lot more juice through it because of the losses that we get. So I kind of need to probably get looking. I have $81,000 left. Probably need to start looking at a second substation I would think pretty quick. So why don't we start one like right here? We made $1,000, but we'll start another substation on this side. It's very expensive, but I'm hoping that this also is usable later. You know, like we can, yeah, like everything will just be used as we go. Go straight this way with it. And then we're gonna take with the gas. Yeah, we'll take it straight from this side. Across the water. And I know the infrastructure here, like all these power lines and stuff, incredibly expensive, I know. But again, the hope is that I can use these lines to connect other cities. Like if another city pops over here, I've got lines running there already. So I'm kind of spreading myself out to be ready for anything. So this is a pretty big footprint for what I need, you know, in order to be successful here. But again, I'm hoping that it pays off in the end. And then I can also get started with well, we don't need batteries just yet, but I could have gotten started with batteries and stuff too. Taking a look at this, we start with balanced. We can take loans now. So amount to loan is $20,000. We have 6 days to pay that off, and we'll be paying $4,000 per day. So we'll end up repaying $24,000. Yikes, that's a huge interest rate. I don't like that at all. We pay $4,800 per day here for significantly more, and so the interest rates are pretty bad. We want to avoid loans if possible. I like the idea of being able to have them if I need them, but we're gonna try our best to avoid them. So let me connect you like so. I'm gonna want to have, so by bringing it in from this side, I'm already freeing up capacity on this line. We're making it to where this one doesn't have to send as much. That's what I'd like to do. And I am a little bit concerned about this interchange here. You can see how both sources are feeding in that direction, and I kind of don't want that. So I'm going to disconnect that right there. And this is going to force each of these to have their own individual responsibilities instead of crossing that line. Because I think that intersection point is going to get overloaded pretty quick. We can go in and get reinforced transformers because that gets us started towards the high efficiency and finally the improved cables, and I really want improved cables. I might actually blitz improved cables this time. Let's see. Okay, no big deal. It's like expansion happened pretty nicely. Yep, we're looking pretty good so far. Just want to keep an eye on the load on these lines. I mean, it shouldn't be such a big deal, right? Like our total trend that we have, like, it's not even exceeding 30. So, and each of these can handle 30. So it should be fine right now. Hot Spring. Due to a clerical error, VEJLE has been chosen to host the next annual Hot Spring Festival. However, there are no hot springs nearby. This is the same event we had before. Well, we're pretty confident it'll be on the water. Hopefully it's not sticking way over here, because that would suck. But this is the same event. There are actually a lot of events that can take place, so I think that's just a fluke that it happened to be the same one. Because my sandbox, my testing out in sandbox with the other map anyway, had lots of different varieties. So, okay, it's gonna be right here. That's crazy cool. Done. I'm sorry, but like, that's like the best case scenario right there. That's wild. Okay, cool. And it needs a high voltage line, so done. Whew. Dodged that, didn't we? Yeah? Yeah. It's sucking down the juice. Well, it's not yet, but it's going to. Satisfaction reduced because of proximity to gas-fired power plant. Not a whole lot I'm going to do about that, though. Go like this. And we have a new city that just popped up way over here. Okay. So we have the line that's brought over this way, and we have 43,000. Let's get this line to go out about here. And let's see, where do we want this? So the first two cities are probably going to grow to some pretty good size. And so we're going to use the bigger substations for those. But I suspect that like as we go on, we can probably stop using the big ones and start using the smaller ones, right? Because the first two cities, especially, they tend to grow big and strong. So yeah, we want to make sure that they're covered, but with the big ones, and then also we actually, to be honest, VEJLE probably needs like 3 or 4. Like maybe 3 on this side of the river and 3 on this side of the river, but that's like eventually, not right now. Yeah, I'm gonna save the research points. We're gonna go for high efficiency transformers, and then we'll hit improved cable alloys after that. Because that's my biggest problem usually, is that an individual cable line will be overloaded. There we go. Any more on this side? Maybe. Eventually. Can't tell if they're gonna go across the river or not. I can confirm that they will develop the road into the cable. They will build that. So my electrical lines does not stop their development. It was just like a fluke or another coincidence that was happening. Let's go that way. Are you under construction? Yeah. Oh, a large park. I don't know why a park would use that much power. It's got a huge footprint, but like, how much power could a park use? You got like, I don't know. I guess if you need a bunch, like if you have a band or something that plays, I guess. So we're heading across the river, looks like, which means we're gonna approach this. That's kind of why I have it farther away, in case they do that. I think we're gonna go ahead and just stretch this. That's being taken care of by this, but it's likely we'll have to come off of this and go up eventually to satisfy power here. So I might go ahead and stop this, right? And just leave that right there, and that's it. Actually, why don't I do that? Yeah, I don't need this to cross. I can get rid of that. If anybody starts building here, we'll provide power direct from this substation instead. And as they develop this direction, this one will take care of it. So instead of crossing the streams, if you will, we'll make sure that if the grid goes down, only a portion of them go down, instead of having everybody, you know, the whole system collapse because they're all connected. We don't need that. All right, let's speed up time. Watching for developments. Okay, we've got somebody on that side of the river. Now, that's going to mean... Ooh, now... Do you just have power because of this? That's pretty sick. I think that's real. Yeah, you have power because of this. It doesn't have to be on the road. That's good. That's actually really awesome. So no more power lines being needed. Nice. It will suck through the juice though, so I'm gonna have to watch this The demand is actually probably getting overwhelming. Well, not really, right? 43, so this is 18. This one here is at 11. This one over here is the remaining 9, okay? We have a new city coming in 7 days. I don't remember. Can I build one of these offshore turbines over here? No, I can't. Okay, not enough funds, but I could build it here. And then they'd be right on this, line here. Let's go with high efficiency transformers. Yes. And then in 2 more days, we'll get the improved cables. That'll help a lot. I'm thinking about getting wind power just to like over here, you know, not offshore, but just sort of putting it on in this area. Oh, we have our gas power plant is about to go down. Let's actually put in a battery because the power plant's about to go down. So molten salt factory, we'll place this, I think like right on the edge here, like right next to this. We could actually just do this. Nah, these guys might develop this direction. Let's place it. We'll place it here. That's gonna make the gas power plant ramp up to provide power to this really quick. But once this has good enough juice, when this goes down for maintenance, we'll just have this provide it. That's fine. Okay, so we are gonna need some power heading this direction. So we're gonna go like this and bring it over. Actually, I think I want to do it like this instead. Because I may need to double up this line into here, possibly. So I'm gonna do that. So that should provide this way. If I go to conservative, I think I have to save. No, you don't have to save changes. You can actually just exit. So I'm gonna go to conservative here. And this is going to make it to where if this gets overloaded, it will send it this direction. But now sending it this direction, it's only really going to provide it to this building for now. Yeah. Going down for maintenance in 31 hours. Okay, battery's full. Done. Okay, so I'm gonna shut this down while it's in the lower hours here. So we're gonna go ahead and do this manually, and we're just gonna say perform maintenance now. So that's going down for maintenance, and this is gonna put us on battery power, of course, no problem. Let's go ahead and get our improved cables. Now I'm a lot less worried about this cable. It can take 33. Yeah, 33 now. So it's not that big of an increase, but it's enough. Uh-oh. Oh, did a freaking tree fall on it? Yeah. Here, let's do this really quick. Broken. Can't be repaired until the fallen tree has been cleared. Use the bulldozer tool to do so. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I was just making sure I didn't have any other power sources. So I have to clear the tree first. Nice. And then repair this. Okay. Cool. I actually don't want to get in the way of development here. So once that's fixed, yeah, now it is. Although, what if another tree falls? This is providing redundancy for now. No, but I don't want to stop development. We'll just do that for now. Yep, so now we're gonna start building again. Gonna be increasing in size. That's a hospital. So not bad. The hospital's really close to the the substation. That'll be pretty nice. I think I want to get more infrastructure on this side. So why don't we go into a wind turbine? We get a discount on this because they're locally produced. And we're able to put this in a lot of places. So let's place you 32,000 anywhere. 32,000. This whole big row of 32,000. I like this. let's place this about here. Yeah, right here. Drop that down there. And what we'll do, I have 21,000 left. We'll get a, let's do a big one. I might want to distribute it to both places, potentially. We'll get a substation, like say right about here. And we'll go ahead and feed the beast there. Whoops. There we go. And through here. And then this can provide power this way to help supplement it a little bit. So we're going to produce some green energy with some wind power. We are out of money, so next day. Hope we don't run into any surprises. New customers going in. Love it. And we got a couple of new people here. There we go. Wrap that around. Goes that way too. Nothing this side. No. And on this, nothing yet. Go a little bit further that way. They're probably going to develop. And let it go. Okay, so I've actually let it run 2 days. So you have to see the end of the day report. But actually a couple of days have passed. So we're up to 55,800. We're having a new city developed in 8 hours. They are starting to develop their roads out this way. So they're going to make this sort of a block that goes all the way around in a little bit, which is kind of nifty. We're going to bring the power cable this direction, probably then start providing power that way. It'll be on a different circuit than what's already here, or from a different substation. So this one's still providing to this little block, and then this one will get this little block. On this side, we just have a couple of extra buildings. It's not that big of a deal. We're pretty well balanced at this point. And what I can do is I'm gonna go ahead and save and get high capacity lines. Because again, my biggest problem is overloading lines. So I'm trying to distribute the power so that doesn't happen. So we have a new place over here. Here we go. So we're gonna drop in. I think I can probably do another high-tech one, and then at this point, I think from there, we're probably, yeah, from there we're probably good to go ahead and cool it on the expensive ones. So let's bring this down and like that, and then we're gonna go like that and over a little bit, and we'll pay for the rest when we need it. Okay, so we are providing power to 3 cities now. Yep. Probably want to get a second storage set up here a little bit too. We have the money to do it technically, so let's just do it right here. As long as it's not on weird terrain. Yeah, right about here I think is good. Or I could do it right here. This isn't bad actually. It would serve as, yeah, because see right now this is going to overload. Oh, what? Whoa, what happened? How did that happen? Hold on, fix this. What's that all about? How did you get overloaded? Oh, interesting. All right, I don't think anything's gonna build here. So I think what I'll do is we'll have this line connect like this. Oh, interrupted. Okay, bring you around and go like that. I'm gonna have you come on up like this, and then you're gonna meet and come over like that to connect these grids together. And then I just want you to not be connected here. Okay, so we end up with like an alternative means into this area. This probably leads to this being overloaded though. If I'm sending it from both sides and it's still meeting here, then this ends up being the bottleneck. So I suspect we're gonna have a problem with that line. Take a look at this really quick. We'll just go from here. Feed it in that direction. As they develop, it might change. And then, are we good? I think we're good. 45,000. Yeah, so anyway, I was saying over here, this might end up being a bottleneck point between these two cities and all getting the juice. It's possible that this single part here gets overloaded. So what I can do is place the battery right on top of that, And then the battery becomes the interchange, right? The battery becomes where all the lines meet, and the battery is not going to overload and blow up like that. So we could have done the same thing with this, except this is a substation. The substation does have a maximum that it can handle, to where the molten salt factory technically doesn't appear to have any throughput capacity. Like, it's got a charge capacity and an out and a what do you call it? An output capacity, I guess. But it doesn't seem like it has any capacity on things going through it. I could be wrong, but well, I don't know enough to know if I'm wrong or not. So I guess we'll test it and see. Molten salt scandal. An influencer had an almost fatal accident while trying to sneak into one of your molten salt factories during a live stream. Freaking influencers. Nationwide legislation that requires all molten salt facilities to be inspected has been passed. Okay. So at some point, both of my batteries are going to lose all their charge, need to be inspected, and then they'll have to be recharged. So as long as that inspection doesn't happen at the same time my natural gas plant is down, I don't care. And this has got 5 days until the next inspection, so I kind of don't care. I'm good with it. All right, looks like this is starting to develop this direction a little bit more. Might want to look at getting another substation on this side. We could probably do with a local one, but since this is my starting city, I got a feeling this is going to get a lot bigger. And because of that, we're going to need more power for it. So I'm going to place one there. I won't be able to get power there yet. I might actually be able to go on this side, though. It might be cheaper to go on this side with it. To go there, as opposed to going around it from here. I don't want to go through it like that, so it has to go basically along the outside like this. So we could also just connect them both up. We'll see how it goes. Yep, more people building. Good. We're already providing power there. So we have 6 high capacity lines. Good. Awesome. So the capacity on these lines greatly increased. It's now nearly 43 megawatts on each of these. We should not have any line overloads now. So if I can just keep them all covered, we're good to go. There shouldn't be any reason to have line overloads at the moment. The high voltage lines are now increased to 143, which is more than this thing can output anyway. It's actually more than this thing plus this thing can output. Yeah. So bring it on. We're going to just go ahead and hook you up like that. And with 52,000, I'm going to drop in another wind turbine right here. We're going to get ahead of any power problems that we may face. We're going to get ahead of it right now. And we'll go ahead and cross this. Not quite enough funds. We're 1 short. Yeah, no, we're not. I don't know what that estimate was talking about, but we got that. That's in. Yeah, good to go. So all of that, and then this will feed from this side. And again, it says not enough funds. Makes sense. We'll come down from here. All right, good. 4 hours until our salt factories go down. That's actually that's decent timing. That's it's during the lowest part of our power day, so I'm good with that. So it looks like it was this one. So not all the batteries, but yeah, not all the batteries, just the one battery. Cool. No big deal. All right, let's bring this all the way to where it needs to go. There we go. So now we're providing power that way. With the increased line capacity, it might be okay to connect all these up again, but I'm still going to monitor that. And then we have 2 routes going into there and only 1 route going in. Well, we have 2 routes going into here. It's just kind of, they're all meeting up here anyway, but okay. Let me let this run a little bit longer. Gas plant is going down for maintenance. We're going to do that during the night, tomorrow night. Actually, not tonight, but tomorrow night. Got more power to bring right here. Here we go. Sorry about the zooms. Sometimes I don't know how fast this thing is going to go. And that looks like it's solid. Next, we're going to do the offshore wind next because I can. Just because I can. 35,000. We can probably get... Where's our upgrade for the wind turbines? Well, this would count. It's right here. So I need to go down through here to do it. Okay, so we can hit staff training. I don't need this. So we'll go upgraded generators, and then we'll go composite turbine blades. And then I think at that point, we'll switch over to green energy exclusively. I believe I can do that. Yeah, we'll work on doing that. So I do want to get off of the gas. I need to see what the output of this is throughout the day. Down for maintenance, but... So it is maxing out right now. I will need probably 2 offshores then to compete with that. Ooh, lightning storms. As opposed to... Yeah, it's just regular storms. Lightning storm. They normally call it thunderstorms where I'm from. But, I mean, the thunder is caused by the lightning. So, it's really a lightning storm, isn't it? I don't know. It seems like a Big Bang Theory discussion. I've been watching that lately. Gotta say, rewatching that, always a good decision. What a great show. Oh, man. Okay, 115,000. Let me go ahead and put in one of these offshore turbines. I'm going to place it right here on the line like that. Boom. It actually split my power line, but I'm okay with that because eventually this is gone anyway, and then it's like the power is coming from the turbine, so it's good. Now, this is limited because of wind speed, right? So you can't, with wind, and obviously with solar too, but with wind, you can't go by what it says here because it's all dependent on wind speed. And right now we're not gonna get the maximum wind speed we need. I believe it wants 8 meters per second. What we can have though with research is the turbine blades, which is what we're going for, the composite turbine blades. This was gonna allow them to operate at lower speeds than usual, and hopefully that's where we start getting reliable output consistently from them. Okay. Fast forward. We have a new city over here now. Nice. We could maybe go off of this, but I think it's probably safer to just add another substation, and we're gonna do the little one this time. I don't think we need a big one here. We can go a little one about there. And let's just go ahead and zing it that way. And then we can bring you up and over like so. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just kind of go like this and like this. So these little babies here can, oh, redundancy. Redundancy is pretty good. Look at that. No, nobody loses any service. See that? Love it. Let's fix the line. Good to go. And you know what? Like, do we have the... I don't have the money for it. Oh, hang on. Okay. I don't have the money for it yet, but I want to get another... I just want to go full wind. Right? That's what these guys are proud of. They're proud of the fact that they're all, you know, green energy and everything, which honestly, everyone should be proud of that. I don't understand... I don't think there would be anybody who's like, we are proud to be fully gas powered. Like who? Hi. Okay, sure. Yeah. I don't know why you're proud of that. Let's get the upgraded generators. Work our way towards composite turbine blades. So we're gonna go and I think I kind of want another battery. Because if we're gonna get off of this, right? As soon as we drop the gas plant, we're really dependent on batteries to pick up the slack for slow wind. Another offshore could be right here next to this. It's just out of the city, too. This is nice. Doing it. So 2 offshores. Super slick. And I think that should cover us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's, should we risk it? We get 52,000 back. I like it. Let's go. Let's risk it. We'll send the power this way, too. Okay, so we are fully on green power. Not bad for a first episode, huh? Or first episode for this city. Not bad. I guess it's a country, really, right? I mean, this is a city. These are many cities, but not bad. So we're fully green energy. Now, the thing we want to look out for now, we want to manage... We can't manage the wind, but what we want to really focus on is this. When the orange number starts going up, that means we're underproducing. Right now, we are underproducing. We're very dependent now on green power. And so we can't get another offshore one. We're going to do the regular wind turbine, and I'm going to drop one down, I think, right here. Now, right here is good. Let's get another wind turbine so we can continue to punch power into this grid. And then we have $18,000 left. I kind of want to connect these 2 grids up. So I'm going to come around this way and hook it up like that. Okay. So now this entire grid is all connected to each other except for... Well, we don't have any connection this way, but I think that's fine. Yeah, we don't have any high voltage going from here to here, but this is all the way through. We might do that. I might have this high voltage work its way over this way, but the point is, though, we really want to keep an eye on this now, because if our batteries deplete and we're underproducing, if our batteries deplete, then we're kind of screwed. Right? We don't have the stability. The one thing to say about fossil fuels for sure is that there is stability in that power. We don't have that stability right now. Ooh, not enough funds. Damn. It's okay. That's okay. I wanted to make sure I wasn't expanding this off of this line, but I wanted to make a whole new line. So I just need this little bit here now. Right, so the good thing is, though, during times like this, we're way overproducing on with wind, and so that will fill our batteries back up. So we want to drop another battery bank. I'm thinking probably right here is still good. Yep. Drop another battery bank there, and also get that hooked up to the low voltage lines. Very good. So now we can start feeding that direction if we need to. Okay, where else should we have another battery? Maybe on this side. And it looks like, well, 42. There's no reason, because this is going to be fully... This local substation can only kick out 35. The line can handle 42. So there's nothing I need to do there. There's no reason to split it up, because this substation's never going to fully saturate that line. All right, so let's go this way with it. And you see how the city boundaries are starting to widen itself out? You cannot put high voltage lines in the city limit. It will not let me build them. So if I want high voltage lines, I get stopped. I cannot build them in there, right? So if the city expands out to where my substations are, I'm kind of restricted on what I can connect to it, because if the lines are allowed to be in them, like the city will expand into the line, but once it does that, I can only delete them. I can't add any more. All right, we want more generation here too. So we have the really good part about our particular grid right now. See, we're underproducing power. Yep, there it is. Batteries are depleted. So this is a problem, right? People are going to start getting irritated with us now. The really nice part about this, though, is that our costs are very low. So now it's just about making sure the batteries stay full and peak hours during the day. So maybe we go solar here. 62,000. We can't go solar yet. 75,000. Let's add another turbine right here. And this is going to allow us... Oh, we have research, right? I already... Oh, no, I need this. Oh, what happened? How did I not get the points for this? Am I only getting 1 point every 2 days now? I thought I would have this by now. I want this right here. Maybe I spent it on some... Did I spend it on something else? I've blitzed this. I don't know about this. How did I not have enough points for this? I'm gonna have to keep an eye. I have to do some math, okay? All right, points per day times the number of days times or minus the number I've spent equals. All right, like, it's simple math, okay? Wind speed should be very good today at 14.2. So we should see some excellent results out of wind today. Hopefully that means we stay online just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna drop solar once I can. Let's see. Our generation capacity is 207.9, and with everybody being redlining, right? Everyone's redlined as we fill our batteries. It's great. 207. We're getting up there near it. We're gonna hit capacity here in a second. There we go. But look, we were able to provide power today. Let's go this way with it. There we go. We were able to provide power today without dipping into our batteries. That's fantastic. Our batteries are not very charged though, so we still need more. But if we want to stay green, this is what we got to do. So we're at 80,000. One more day. I guess I am getting the points. I must have just miscounted or something. So one more day, we get our better turbines. We're gonna need it because our wind speed's gonna start dying again. But it's a sunny day. Can't see because it's paused, but it looks like it's gonna rain, so maybe not a good solar day anyway. If it's not gonna be a good solar day, I should drop more wind. Let's drop an offshore, and I don't want to go closer to town. Well, I mean, it's not technically in the city limits yet. We could do it. Yeah, let's just do it. Drop another offshore. Maybe that will give us the capacity we need to keep the lights on here. We do have a turbine that's going to go down for maintenance in a second. Is it this one? 7 days? Which one? Oh, wait, a regular turbine. So I kind of want to show you what happens if you want to skip a maintenance cycle. This is going to have maintenance in 36 hours. So you can opt, if you'd like to skip a maintenance cycle by clicking this button. If you do so, there's a 20% chance of a bad side effect. But if you're successful in this, then you automatically get 10 more days of no maintenance, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to try that tomorrow. There's no reason in wasting a whole day because it'll be 10 days anyway. So might as well go that extra day. Looking at batteries, they're all full. And down, looking good. 59, awesome. So I think we're in great shape for our town here, right? We're in awesome shape. Composite turbine blades done. That makes all of our wind even better, and it also allows it to operate at maximum capacity at slower wind speeds, which is what we need. So we are going to be in great shape being fully wind powered. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are happy with it too. Come on back for the next one where we will continue VEJLE and a full green movement. We have a new city being built in 3 days. We need to hoard a little bit of money because green energy, very expensive to expand upon, in addition to potentially needing to move a lot of high voltage lines. So we're going to need to hoard a little bit of cash. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. Leave me comments down below. I love reading them. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.